Community Viewpoint.
And welcome to another segment of Community Viewpoint. I'm John Pawlak, your host for this segment. And hopefully this segment will fly by, because if it doesn't, I'm going to get him. He's been bugging us. So anyway,
tongue in cheek.
A couple of things. I want to apologize for ending the show so abruptly with Dr. Vogel last week. He has so much to talk about for nuclear waste, for radioactivity, Yucca Mountain. He will be coming back in the future. 12, 13 minutes just wasn't enough for all the information he has. Also, August 9th is coming up, and it's going to be Marta Beckett's birthday. Coming up from the Amargosa Opera House. So if you want to give them a call, send them an email card and tell Marta happy birthday. I forget if it's 91 or 92. Wow. And that's the positive thing. The bad thing was the day that Jerry Garcia died, August 9th. So, so some come and some go. So we're going to have a good show today, because we have Susan Holecheck here. That's who's laughing. And as she's speaking, you may hear us swatting, but that would be me.
And he's not swatting me, he's swatting the flies.
So we're having a good time here, as we usually do. And thank you for watching us, and hopefully you're having a good time. Susan, you are now with Nathan Adelson.
Yeah,
Hospice. How long have you been with them already?
It's now been, can you believe it? It's been a year and a half.
Wow. Time flies when you're having fun.
Wait, do you notice how fly keeps coming into this? No. So yeah, I'm really happy. John invites me back every once in a while, and today I get to talk about, I kind of wear different hats, but he's invited me back to talk about Nathan Adelson, and I want to quickly talk to you about this, because I think it's so important. So I've talked to you before about these lunch and learns. It's a free lunch. People say there's no free lunch. There is.
Okay.
So it's September the 19th, not August, September 19th at 12 o'clock at the library. But this is really an important one, because it's kind of, how do you survive being a survivor? So here you are, and someone close to you has passed, and you have no idea, like, our money's automatically coming out of your checking account. Right. You have no idea what accounts they might have signed up for. You don't know their usernames. You don't know their passwords. It just adds to that time of stress. So we're going to deal with that. We're actually creating and crafting a booklet where people can write this down. And you know, it's really even happened to me, John. I mean, I signed up like a year ago for like Hallmark greeting cards that I could send by email. And I didn't really use it. And so I wanted to cancel it this year. And I got on the computer, and it says, what's your username? That's usually the same. And then it says, what's your password? And I'm like, I don't remember what my password was. So you can see that this, and particularly if in situations it's come up where, say, someone passes and the spouse already maybe has some difficulties, maybe has dementia or Alzheimer's. And so here come relatives or sons and daughters or whatever, and they certainly don't know what accounts you have or how to deal with them. And there's so much that you have to do on a timely basis after someone passes. So that's September 19th from 12 to 1:30, and I hope you'll call me and RSVP, and I'd love to feed you lunch. So look at him. He wants this fly.
I want that fly really bad.
See, you're listening to me, but he's not listening to me.
So, yes. So there's the library. It's on East Street, right next to the cemetery, the quiet neighborhood over there. So.
Yeah. Monday, September 19th. And it's actually a fairly good-sized room, and I know they do a lot letting the community use that room. So we figured it was a good place to do it. So.
It is, yes. There's plenty of free parking there, and the air conditioning works well. I was there before the show today, and they got a
But you know what, if you can call me, because I want to make sure I have enough food for everyone. So.
And where are they going to call you at?
And I think there's the number right on the screen, which is perfect. I just need to get an idea of how many people are going to come. We've kind of, it's new. We've had about 3 or 4 of them already, and it's varied anywhere from 10 to 15 people. But I think this one's going to be an important one. The other thing I wanted to ask, if it's okay, You know, Valley Electric has this great ambassador program. I mean, talk about somebody who does it right. Are you an ambassador?
I'm an ambassador.
Oh, good for you.
I was out last Saturday for the Fill the Bucket. That was
Really?
a really miserable. I saw you leaving Smith's to go to the other place.
Yes, there was a bucket inside that I could put stuff if I bought it.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
But Nathan Adelson, you know, they've been in Pahrump for, oh my God, 17 years or something. We used to have an ambassador program called the Golden Monarch Butterflies. And these were people such as the ambassadors for VEA. They used to go around the community and help us out with like events like that, like you said you did the Fill the Bucket. They used to kind of spread goodwill with our name around town. For whatever reason, that program ceased, and I don't know when, but it stopped. And I'm really trying to find out if there's interest in gearing that back up again. So if you're watching this and you'd like to be a part of it, I mean, it's certainly not strenuous. It's not something you'd have to do every day or every week or even every month. It's just, you know, kind of being a visual for us out in the community. Do you enjoy that for VEA? What types of things do you do other than the...
We explain, we have many different committees.
Oh, I see,
I'm
okay.
on one that deals with renewable and alternative energy.
Okay.
So, and there's other ones that legislative teams, and in there we have, once a year we have, we have a coloring contest, poster contest.
Do you really?
For the different grades and stuff. So we have all these different projects during the year. Yeah, so talk to Rebecca or Cassandra over there. And
Yeah, I think I will, but I know that there's many of you out in the community, and I know that you kind of wore that hat before. So if you have been a Golden Monarch butterfly and you'd like to come back, please call me and let me know, because, and it certainly is not relegated or particular to women only. I mean, we really want both male and female ambassadors. So, and now that fly is coming over. You watch, he's going to hit me. I just know it. What else can we talk about? We should talk about the job fair.
yes, we have the flyer we could put up on the screen. The coalition, Nye Communities Coalition, will be having a job fair next Friday, August 19th at the Nye Activity Center. We're at, as you could see over there, 1020 East Wilson. It'll be from 9 till noon. And job seekers, you bring copies of your resume and certifications, and please be dressed for interview, because we'll have interviewers there. So more than 10 employees are hired. Were hired during our last 2 job fairs. The 3 hours that you invest at the job and volunteer fair can be used to find candidates for current openings or meet people to fill future positions. So if you would like to find out more about it, call or email Tammy at tammi@nyecc.org, and or you call us at 775-727-9970. Oh, she's got her extension on here, 222, so that's a mistake you do.
I think this job and volunteer fair is important. Unfortunately, I'm going to be in Las Vegas that day. Otherwise, we, Nathan Adelson, would be participating. We have participated in the past, and again, if you'd like to be a volunteer, which is a little different than the ambassador thing we talked about a second ago, but we always need volunteers, and you can be somewhat specific. In other words, some people say, you know what, I wouldn't mind helping you for an event, but I don't do real well with patients, and or they may say, you know what, I wouldn't mind helping you in the office, but I'm not real good out at an event. So we really give you the opportunity to kind of pick and choose what you want to do. So this kind of thing is wonderful. We actually picked up, I think, a couple of volunteers from the one that I was at before. So worthwhile, very worthwhile.
So coming over to the coalition, you also, it's on the flyer here, so let me read it so I'm do it correctly. Our Career Connections provides help building interview skills and resumes. The clothing closet, we have a clothing closet there. It's always available to anyone needing a job search. We have the proper clothing for you to go to a job interview in. So plenty of clothing that's been donated by the good people in town. He got me again. So that's the owner of the station, general manager, Vern. He's getting back at us. So anyway, once again, call 775-727-9970, extension 222. We have 3 more minutes. So what else is coming up?
So now, I just know people are like getting tired of me talking about this, but I just can't stop talking about it because it's our one shot, and that's RAM.
Right, and RAM is a
Remote
area medical event. Oh, we still have it up there. That's the color
good.
when I
Oh, there
went
it is.
black and
Okay.
white. So that'll be happening September 30th through October 2nd at the Nice Communities Coalition. So if you are in need of medical, let's see, optical and dental
There's dental,
issues.
vision, and general medical. I always remind people you can't get dental and vision on the same day. So you could do general medical and dental on one day, and you could do general medical and vision on the next. But for whatever reason, you can't do the other two on the same day. I just have to again stress that, some people say, well, what if they find out that I have insurance? None of that's going to happen. I can assure you. People are not going to ask your name.
No.
They're not going to ask your income level. They're not going to ask you if you have insurance, like, well, you have insurance, so, you don't get this. None of that is going to go on. And so I just think it's just that rare opportunity for us to get this testing done.
There'll be a long wait. I guess you're starting at 3 o'clock or 5 o'clock in the morning. You'll get a number. So please, if you're coming there, if you have some visible handicaps, if you have a little scooter, take that. If you bring a little folding chair or something, if you wait in line if you're old enough for Grateful Dead or something, you waited for tickets, you know how to wait in a line, an umbrella or something like that. So it may be a long wait.
I think we're going to have water, but I would suggest
Yes,
you bring your own as much as you
We
can.
have a lot of water.
Make sure you bring your phones, and make sure so many of us have games on our phones now, but make sure you have something to do because, like John says, it's going to be a very, very long wait. And I have to remind all of you, there's no saving spots in line.
No,
it,
no
it really is
Pokemon, no.
first come, first serve. So, if you say, well, my husband's parking and wanted me to save us,
Ain't
we
gonna
just
happen.
can't do that.
No, because there'll be so many people.
Yeah.
And like I said, no Pokemon on those computers, on
Yeah,
those
that's right.
cell phones, because you'll go nuts with those.
Yeah.
So we're out of time. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for
And we had a
letting me
good
come
time.
in.
And
He didn't get the fly.
No. Later. Thanks. Maybe Vern. All right, bye.
Community Viewpoint.